actors, do you feel like you have more of a say, at least, if not power?
I've been treated that way lately. Am I dying or something?
Just months before her passing on January 30th, 2026, Kathryn O'Hara made a joke that now feels almost haunting. During an interview in March 2025, while laughing with Seth Rogen and Hahn, she casually said, "I've been treated that way lately. Am I dying or something?" Everyone laughed. But today, that moment hits very differently. Because looking back at Kathryn O'Hara's final year in public life, there were signs, subtle ones, that fans didn't notice at the time, but can't unsee now. For decades, Kathryn O'Hara was the queen of comedy warmth and unforgettable characters. From Home Alone to Schitt's Creek, she gave us performances that felt timeless. And in 2024 and 2025, she was still working, still appearing, still smiling on red carpets. But her last appearances now feel like quiet goodbyes hidden in plain sight. Her final televised performance aired on May 21st, 2025, the season 1 finale of The Studio. At the same time, she appeared in The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 6, as Gail the Therapist, a role that earned her another Emmy nomination. No one knew at the time. These would be the last characters we'd ever see her play. She wasn't slowing down publicly. She was still delivering award-worthy performances, still commanding the screen with that same presence, which makes it even harder to accept that behind the scenes, something was changing. Then came that interview with the Los Angeles Times in March 2025. She was promoting The Studio with Seth Rogen and Hahn. The conversation was light, funny, playful. The interviewer asked if she felt she had more power now as an established actor. And O'Hara, in her signature dry humor, replied, "I've been treated that way lately. Am I dying or something?" Rogen immediately jumped in, joking, "This man's actually a doctor. This is a fake interview." And that's Self. Everyone laughed. At the time, it was just classic Kathryn O'Hara wit. Now, it feels chilling, because just 10 months later, she was gone. Her final major public appearance came at the 2025 Emmy Awards on September 14th. She walked the red carpet with her husband, Bo Welch, wearing a striking black dress. She smiled, posed for photos, spoke with reporters. But in hindsight, some fans noticed something they didn't before. She looked frail. Nothing dramatic, nothing obvious. Just subtle enough that now people look back and wonder if the signs were there. At the time, no one knew she was ill. Then, on January 11th, 2026, she was noticeably absent from the Golden Globes. That's when fans first started asking questions. But no one expected what would come just weeks later. In an interview with Elle Canada in August 2024, she said something that now feels deeply emotional. "I'm lucky to keep doing things like this at my age. How lucky are you right now to be alive?" At the time, it sounds like perspective. Like someone who understood the value of time more than anyone realized. In October 2025, she appeared in the documentary John Candy, I Like Me. This became the final recorded project released before her death, a tribute to a friend that unintentionally became part of her own farewell to audiences. Kathryn O'Hara didn't announce a goodbye. She didn't give a final speech. She just kept doing what she loved, acting, joking, showing up, until she quietly stepped out of the spotlight for the last time. And now, when fans revisit those interviews, those red carpets, those roles, they don't just see performances. They see moments that feel like hidden goodbyes. Moments we didn't know were the last. And maybe that's the most Kathryn O'Hara thing of all, leaving us laughing even when she was saying farewell.